In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a wise old monk named Aiko. People from far and wide sought his guidance, for he possessed profound wisdom and a unique way of teaching through stories. One day, a troubled young villager named Hiro approached Jiro, burdened by the weight of his worries. Hiro shared his anxieties about the future, uncertain of his path and purpose in life. Aiko listened intently, his eyes gleaming with compassion. Aiko beckoned Hiro to follow him along a winding path that led to a serene garden. The garden was adorned with vibrant flowers and graceful bonsai trees. In the center stood a simple yet mesmerizing Zen sand garden, a vast expanse of fine white sand adorned with carefully placed stones. As Hiro observed the tranquil garden, Aiko handed him a small wooden rake. "Hiro, I want you to create something meaningful within this garden," he said, his voice soothing and gentle. "Use the rake to shape the sand and arrange the stones as you see fit." Perplexed, Hiro began raking the sand, unsure of how to proceed. He tried different patterns, attempting to create something extraordinary, but each time he finished, he felt unsatisfied with his efforts. Days turned into weeks, and Hiro tirelessly raked the sand, seeking perfection. His frustration grew, and doubt seeped into his heart. He approached Aiko, confessing his feelings of inadequacy. Aiko smiled and said, "Hiro, remember that the beauty of this garden lies not in its perfection, but in the process of creation itself. Embrace the imperfections, for they make your creation unique and special." Hiro pondered Aiko's words and returned to the garden with a renewed perspective. Instead of striving for perfection, he embraced the flow of his creativity. He raked the sand freely, allowing his intuition to guide him. He arranged the stones with a sense of spontaneity, letting the beauty emerge naturally. As Hiro stepped back to admire his creation, he marveled at the harmonious balance of the garden. The patterns in the sand seemed to reflect the ebb and flow of life, while the stones symbolized the obstacles one encounters along the journey. In that moment, Hiro understood the lesson Aiko had imparted. Life, much like the sand garden, is an ever-changing canvas where perfection is not the goal, but rather the exploration of one's unique path. The twists and turns, the highs and lows are all part of the beautiful tapestry of existence. With newfound clarity, Hiro thanked Aiko for his wisdom and left the garden with a lightness in his step. He embraced the uncertainty of life, knowing that the true joy lies in embracing the journey, trusting his intuition and finding beauty in the imperfections. And so Hiro continued his life's journey, carrying the wisdom of the Zen sand garden in his heart, and inspiring others to find their own creative paths and embrace the beauty of the present moment. This story reminds us to appreciate the present moment and find joy in the creative process. This is possible through the discovery of our unique selves and the acceptance of imperfections that lead to a fulfilling and meaningful life. It reminds us to let go of our obsession with perfection and instead focus on the joy and fulfillment that comes from following our intuition and appreciating the journey. Remember, the beauty of life lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May your life be filled with serenity. Namaste.